looking back on the last 4 years, how have you found uni as a whole, like overall?
Um, I think it's been fun. Like, hasn't been what I initially thought it would be, but that was when. So back when we were 18, applying to unis, we thought, yeah, we'll have the best of times. We'll have all this in first year. We'll be graduating with, um, we'll be graduating with a first, all this stuff. Like, but looking back now, like, I think it's been quite good overall. Like, I've made a lot of friends. I'm quite happy that like, I don't regret now not getting to LSE. Like, I shouldn't have regrets, but it was yeah, I mean, like, looking back now, I'm glad I came to Bristol instead. Just because of the skills I've developed, the life lessons I got taught, um, and just my overall experience was quite fun. Like, just meeting all these people that I just never would have if I went to a different uni, or I took like maybe a gap year doing nothing. But I think it's been good overall. Like, it's not what we envisaged it. Well, me personally, from first year.
Mm.
Yeah, overall, it's been a really good experience. Like, I've developed a lot as a person. I've learned a lot, and I made a lot of really good friends. So yeah, I mean, there's not much more I could ask for. Like, there are a few things I maybe should have done more. Like, maybe done instead of partying as much as first year, as I mentioned. Maybe did a lot better in my exams. Tried to work more on my exams, so I would have more of that core knowledge from first year, second year. Um, and have done more like societies.
Mm.
That's something I was always told, like, to do societies in first year, but I just never got around to it. But looking back now, I definitely would have told myself, yeah, you should do societies, just to meet more people, try to put yourself, more out of your comfort zone and develop more as a person. So that's another thing I kind of regret, just because I know I would have developed more if I did like societies, or just been more involved in that aspect of uni. But overall, it's been a good experience, I think.
Yeah, that's good to hear. If you could go back, would you try harder to get into LSE or do nothing, everything the same?
I don't know, it's a hard question because who knows where I would have ended up if I got into LSE, if I got my grades for LSE. Um, I remember at the time I was like so happy because it was, well, LSE economics, like the best of the best. Um, and then I got complacent because of that. So maybe, like, it's a hard question because I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have had these experiences if I got into LSE. I think I would be much more introverted, just because I know LSE isn't great for like student satisfaction. I would be stuck at home. I wouldn't have had the proper university experience that I did, like living by myself independently, developing all of these life skills. Um, but a benefit of LSE definitely, obviously, would have been the name LSE,
Yeah.
honest economics. Uh, maybe I would have graduated by now, like in the top finance firm. Um, but I think I've developed a lot now as a person to have been on par with that kind of trajectory that I might have had if I went to LSE. I think I have that same trajectory now because of all the life skills I learned and all the social skills I've learned. I've developed anyway to get to where I want to be, which I wouldn't have had if I got into LSE and went to LSE. Um, so yeah, I mean, I definitely don't regret coming to Bristol now at all. Like, I'm really happy with the decision I made. um, but the hard choice to say, like, oh, would you have worked harder? Yeah, definitely. Of course, I would have worked harder, because looking back now, I realize, yeah, I have to always just be on top of things. I should have been on top of things more. I should have been working much harder and not have had that 2, 3 year slump. But yeah, I mean, I don't regret my decision at all. But things might have been a lot different if I did end up getting into LSE. So, really hard question.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. If someone asked me about Oxford, I'll say the same thing. Like, obviously would have tried harder because I
Yeah.
don't feel like at all it was an education issue. Like I'm definitely smart enough, I feel like, and I assume you're the same. You probably are more than smart enough to get into LSE, but at the time it's like,
Mm, of
life has its ups and downs.
course, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I would have ended up because I wouldn't have had the same experience at all. Like if I stayed at home, if I stayed in London, yeah, what, yeah, I don't know how it could have been at all.
Yeah, nah, I'm grateful that above anything else, like to do with uni, I'm happy I didn't stay at home.
Yeah, for sure, for
I don't
sure.
think I would have survived.
Yeah, I mean, it has definitely helped me a lot in terms of just shaping myself. Just living independently is very underrated in terms of your development.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think like, because you do like so many, not obviously not right now, but Saudi, you went to loads of assessment centers and ACs in London and that.
Yeah,
Like, do you think, because obviously applications take a long time. That's probably the worst part of the process.
yeah.
Like, at least in that sense, you think you would have benefited if you were home, because less traveling.
Yeah, for sure. Like it took a toll on me in first year. I mean, first semester, sorry. Just because I had to constantly balance so many things, in terms of applications, interviews, assessment centers, uni work. And I was going to the gym. I was waking up at 5 a.m. To go to the gym. And I was in first semester, I had a girlfriend back then, and it was a very hard relationship. That's what I can say about that. But it took a toll on me because I've always said this. Looking back now, I don't know how I survived first semester. Like the amount of stress I was under, and I still survived. It made me realize, like, yeah, I'm fucking resilient. I'm super resilient. Fuck yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, definitely, it would have helped a lot if I lived in London. Like, say I had the same experience and I lived in London, that definitely would have helped. Just, yeah, much less stress. But yeah, it was really hard first semester anyway. And I still like somehow managed it and did well. So yeah, I remember waking up at 5 a.m., going to the gym, with my flatmate, Moses, and just trying to balance video interviews / phone interviews, applications, and these took long. I did over 100 applications, and I don't know how I did it. And then I had to balance my 4 modules. I know it's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know how I did that. And then
That's nuts.
yeah, and then I had to obviously make sure that my relationship wasn't falling apart, which I tried at my best, but yeah, it was
Some things out of our control, man.
I know, right? It was a tough person. I'm quite proud about how I survived that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how I survived that. All this 5 a.m. wake ups, all of that stuff, assessment centers, all that stress because I was under pressure to get a grad so much. And yeah, turned out for the best.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.